hill. And so HasuObs is going to be starting here in the 9 o'clock. Going to have SC from representing FXO spawning in the 6 o'clock. Of course, HasuObs representing Mouse Sports. Awesome team as well. But here we go. This is potentially the last game we will see for this tournament. Potentially not. But and Caldor immediately leaves the game, so very interesting. So having said that, should be interesting to see what these players decide to come up with. We've been seeing a lot of drawn out games, but that not necessarily could change at any moment. As of course Akabane taking a little bit of a break before he gets back. We'll see him shortly. But so far pretty standard stuff. I mean, we're not seeing, you know, obviously SC could decide to cheese on this map and go for an all-in type of deal, and then, you know, use game 5 as the finisher, but deciding not to, and is instead deciding just to play straight up. There is a barracks going down already, so gateway going out as well. So pretty much on par. The gateway's going to finish up a little bit sooner than the racks, but overall, you know, nothing too surprising so far.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, everyone?
So Akabane is back, but
did you guys miss me? Okay.
So similar or not, it's going to be interesting though to see if HasuObs continues with the fast expand into the 2-gate robo, because we've seen that almost every game, win or loss. We haven't really seen him, or it's really the only difference has been is we've seen either 3-gate or 2-gate. So we might see something different this time around. But the scout is not going out yet for Hasu. I'm kind of curious as to why, as this is a 4-player map. If it was Zotac Caverns, I could understand a little bit later scout. But he does kind of want to find SC a little bit sooner than this. As you can see, SC is clearly found. Oh wait, I'm sorry, he did send that scout. My bad. The yellow blended in with the orange, so I apologize for that. But Probe is kind of sneaking around out here. Marine going to go, of course, going to try to take this down. Second Rax is going out. So we're going to see that same play that we saw last time around, where we saw the two Racks basically into tanks. He does prefer this play, so we're probably going to see an expansion on the backside of this as well. But you need to take out this probe, especially when it's sitting over in the corner. You do not want a proxy pylon going down on your base.
And it looks like that probe will be going down as an expansion is going up for
so Hasu going to be
HasuObs.
Yeah, he's basically going to be playing the same thing we saw the previous 3 games. Pretty much we're going to see another gateway come in, and we're probably going to see the roadway come in. If that, no, wow. So we're going to see 3 gates coming into this. We haven't seen the second gas being taken yet.
Yeah, right now another supply depot going down to help out with that wall off. Might be going for a bunker on there or a 3rd supply depot, but I think it's going to be leaving room for a bunker. We do see Marauders going out on the field, so that will be able to help counter any kind of stalkers out on the field. But of course, as we do know, there won't be too many just yet, as there is a stalker linked to take down this SUV the moment it pops. And should be able to allow Hasu, though, to get a decent amount of economy before he can start getting a possible 6-gate later in the game, or even go for High Templar or Immortals to help counter these Marauders once again.
Yeah, we're seeing Concussive Shell being brought out here, so looks like we're probably going to, yeah, we're going to see an all-in here. He's going to finish this. At least somewhat of one. It's not really a technically full all-in, but pretty damn close. So if nothing else, we're just going to get some 2 racks pressure going in here. And to be honest, Hasu does not have the forces to deal with this with only 4 stalkers. So this is going to be a nightmare for him to try to micro through. He's going to have to draw probes from both lines to even have a chance at this. Now, obviously, high ground going to give a little bit of a heads up, but we do see there's no sentry. Oh, wow, I'm shocked that there's no sentry being warped in. One Marauder does get taken out, but he's got to feel his SCV's coming in, and here we go. Probes being pulled off the line. SCV's coming in as well to try to deal with the probes. So it's worker on worker count. Marines taking out the probes.
Ooh, and it looks like Hasu might possibly be able to hold this if he plays his cards right here. More Zealots being warped in here. Quite a few Marines, only a few in the red, only a few in the yellow. just under the
And that
orange
actually
there.
didn't do as much damage as I was expecting it to. There was actually it was actually favored in HasuObs. So this 2-rax pressure going to have to back off real quick. Oh, pro, no, that evens out things a little bit. And we're just continuing. We're basically going to see, once Stim Pack finishes, where we're going to see a different round of it, though. Because obviously the missing of Stim was the big factor there. And we're going to see a factory come out on the backside as well from this. So he's not going to commit fully to this, but at least going to keep it coming.
For sure, as we see this unit count start to amass in the middle, and Hasu playing it smart, even sending out that probe there to see, just to keep in check what numbers his opponent has. A lot of professionals that have been playing the game have learned to just, you know, kind of take that image into his head and see, okay, so he has, you know, this many Marines, this many Marauders out in the field, and you know, I can counter this with this many units. So.
Probe is sneaking on the back side of this, and that Marine did not see it, and he is going to put a proxy pylon here, and this is going to basically cut that distance into nil. And now he's going to go up that ramp, and these Marines would be wise to check that spot, although they're going to see that pylon, they're going to see that, oh, the probe is going to get in the base.
And did you see the probe? So that could possibly make SC think that there's no proxy.
Yeah, which would be a huge mistake, and that is exactly what's going to happen. Oh my goodness. And in the meantime, big battle going on at the natural, and that's why he's not concerned about it, because the Zealots are getting picked apart, Stalkers are here, and right now, this is not looking good for Hasu. He's actually forced to pull more probes off the line. Marauders are holding, but barely. This is the difference between non-stim and stim. There's no new units coming in, and at the same time, there should be a warping coming in through the back side of this as soon as Hasu gets close. And a double stim, which is very dangerous. And he is just going to go ahead and he should just push behind this and go. But he is opting not to.
Yeah, it looks like these guys just got off almost scot-free. Maybe not, as Hasu just wants to take these guys down very, very soon. This proxy pylon is still remaining, but Hasu, I think, just wants to get this unit count up higher so he can defend against any more pushes that's going down. And there we go. He did take down the rest of the units up in the north. So right now, SC's presence not too large right now, but it did allow him to get a large SCV count, and could quite possibly be going for an expansion in the near future.
Yeah, we're seeing HasuObs looking like he's going to be going for his third. Whereas, you know, SC hasn't even gotten his second yet, so that's going to play a little bit of a part. Looking at economy, 39 to 31, so the worker count is starting to stack in Hasu's favor. You know, this is what we saw again. Oh my goodness, and this is going to be the all-in. There is pretty much no workers that are left on this line. Pretty much, it's just down to mules. And wow, I honestly, there are 2 sentries out. That is going to help detain this. But with 4 gates out online, oh, medevac is out now as well, so you're going to get that high ground line of sight. And a factory also going to be used. So even though he has that force field on the ramp, it's not going to mean much. And I wouldn't be surprised if he landed that factory and started cranking out a Hellion or something. But there's the Guardian Shield. There goes the SCV. It's going to be used as military beat shields. And going to continue to go through here. Now remember, SC has nothing on the backside of this, so if this push fails, we will go to game number 5, but it looks like it is going to hold. And
SC making his way in.
There's the mule drop for the offensive GG. Well played, and that is going to be it, as Hasu will lose this 3-1.